Welcome back, everyone. It's Stray Faye here with another episode of My Secret Pet. Sorry, it's been a few days since I played this. What happened in the last episode? We dealt with that whole scenario of the harassment that was being directed at Reito and Jien in order to break them up. So we cornered Yuika. Reito knew all along who it was. Wonder if he stopped her in the other routes. Now that I think about it, maybe that's why there wasn't any paintballing at Jane's house, because Reito just kind of settled it in all the routes except for Lufna's route, where we actually caught Yuika in that route too. So yeah, that's all been settled. I don't know, happy times maybe? But probably not, because this episode's called Kitinos. And that's probably the one thing that we haven't really been focused on in this route. It's all been about just the harassment, not the mystical aspect of the pets turning into humans. So I'm guessing in the last two chapters they're gonna solve the pet's predicament. Alright, let's start chapter 7. After we got to Reito's house, for a while, we sat side by side on the bed in silence. As I calmly turned everything over in my head, I felt my emotions gradually settle down. Of course, it had been a huge shock to be betrayed by my close friend and peer. And then there were Reito's feelings for Hitomi. In writing, she'd always shortened my name to just Rei. That's how I knew the letters were fakes. His feelings became evident when he talked about her writing. A pain shot through my chest. It was unseemly being jealous of someone no longer alive, and I didn't like it. Such a bad person. I hang my head, overcome by self-pity. What's the matter? Nothing. Don't lie. I know there's something bothering you. No. Alright, you can pick either option. I'll tell the truth. It's about Hitomi. You really liked Hitomi a lot, didn't you? Huh? Are you jealous? No, I'm not jealous. It's hard to be jealous of someone that's dead. And it's not like an ex-girlfriend or oh, they broke up over bad terms. There's still feelings there. It's just sad feelings of loss. Yeah. How adorable. God. You're a scumbag, Reito. Reito patted me patronizingly on the head. I said I'm not jealous. Really? Reito smirked mischievously. That dog keeps barking outside. I feel like every time I record, he's been barking in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. Probably not, it's too far away. Then how about I tell you more about her? No, I don't want to know. But so you are jealous. Don't laugh at me. You're just too predictable. Shut up already. Embarrassed, I looked at the floor. Hey, are you mad? I'm mad. Because these options. I wouldn't really say that we're mad. I just say that we're sad. Nah, I'm gonna bite back. Yes, I'm mad. Don't be. Oh, okay. Alright, she is definitely mad. She got that pouty face. That's how you always feel when you have a scumbag boyfriend. It's a cute picture though, with her pouting like this. Jane is really adorable. I like how they designed her. I know, in a lot of a lot of VNs, I hate when they give him like a blank face for the protagonist. I don't think a lot of them do that, but like some of them I played, like they just have blank face pro tags, so you can insert your own face. Reito then pulled me into his arms. God, you're so cute. You're just making fun of me. No, I'm not. I'm serious. Aw. Okay, do a little smooching. Let's just soak that in for a bit. Well, this is a little bit more sweeter than like the other image we got of Reito. Like, wow, dude, slow it down. Reito's lips found mine in a greedy kiss. You don't have to worry about it. You're the only girl for me now. Reito. At Reito's words, I felt my body melt in a long sigh. I love you. I let his words sink deep inside. Into my body, into my heart and soul. And back to school. Friday came. All my lectures were over, and I was on my way back home. When by the gate, I saw Reito waiting. Reito! Hey! When he saw me, Reito lifted his hand in greeting and smiled. What's going on? I was waiting for you. I want to discuss what we're gonna do next. Can we go to your place for dinner tonight? Oh, it's gonna be crowded there. You can pick either of these options, of course. Let's go. Sure, of course. It'll be a party. Great. Oh, but are you sure? You mean your pets? Yeah. Lise's still feeling pretty hostile towards you. I don't care. Really? If you're sure you don't mind then. Okay. I got one more class, so I'll see you later. Okay, bye. I better go home and let everyone else know. Lise's sullen expression came into my mind. I wish Reito and all the pets would get along. With those thoughts running through my head, I walked home alone. That evening, Reito came over to my house. Welcome. Fancy seeing you back here. You again. Sorry. Assam and Ramen were friendly enough. Lufness sulked, but I wasn't antagonistic. The real problem is, when I fearfully glanced over at Lise, he was in the kitchen preparing dinner. I hope you'll be okay. Heedless of my worry, Lise brought steaming plates of food out with a smile. I guess you haven't eaten yet. No, not yet. I hope it's not poisoned. Well, join us. I made my famous hamburgers today. How are they famous? You've only been able to cook for like 5 days. Just wait, I'll bring everyone's food in a minute. Please eat before it gets cold. Thanks. Lise's kind of in a friendly mood all of a sudden. Does this mean he's finally okay with Reito? I don't know. He might just like come to accept his fate at this point. Since I anticipated some serious hostility between the two, I breathed a sigh of relief. Since you're our guest, please go ahead and start eating. If you say so, thanks. Reito brought a bite of food to his lips. Reito took a bite of Lise's cooking and grinned. This is great. Even better than yours, Jane. I'm glad he's complimenting Lise, but I feel like he also just dissed my cooking. No, that's mean. No, correct option is actually option 2. Let's compliment Lise. Well, Lise is a great cook. Asa makes really delicious tea, too. And Ramen is so trustworthy, and Lufna's always fun to play with.
Wow, sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, are you jealous?
Are you jealous of my man harem? What do I have to be jealous of? If you're gonna flirt, go do it in the other room.
We're not flirting. Guys, oh no. Was there a needle in the burger? Reito started to laugh, but then suddenly put a hand to his chest and paid Lisa. He poisoned the hamburger. Reito, what's wrong? Oh, what? Wait, what? What the heck? All of a sudden, Reito's eyes started to shine a golden color, and fangs grew in his mouth. Wait, what's happening? He looked like some kind of wild animal. His shoulders heaved as he struggled to draw in breath. Reito!
What's going on? It's almost like...
Is he actually an animal? Wait. Could it be? Hey, Reito! Snap out of it! When I tried to pull Reito to me, he turned and lunged at me, fangs out. Look out! Reito!
Stop! Let go of her.
He's so strong. At the last minute, everyone managed to hold back Reito before he could attack me. He snapped and thrashed around with great strength, but they kept a hold on him. Grr, grr. Reito was looking and acting exactly like some kind of wild beast. What the heck happened? Reito! We've got to do something.
I could pick either of these options. Should I slap him? I could slap him. I don't... You know what? I'm gonna slap him.
Wake up, Reito! I slapped Reito's cheek as hard as I could. The sound of my hand on flesh echoed throughout the room. Grr! Reito!
That was the nice answer of you calling his name, but I just really wanted to slap him.
The strange light began to fade from Reito's eyes. Well, that slapped him out of it. Then his sharp, glittering fangs also receded. Reito!
I'm okay.
What happened? What was that?
I don't know. Suddenly I went unconscious and I couldn't control myself. It was like I turned into a wild animal. What's going on? It was almost the same as us, when the katino starts to wear off.
Oh, does that happen to all you guys? Do you guys start going cuckoo? Yes, it was. Katinos? What is that? Just then, a loud crash sounded from the kitchen. When I turned around to see what it was, Lise was standing there, shaking. Lise, did you put something in his food? His face is clouded over with terror. Lise, what's wrong? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Lise, did you have something to do with this?
I never thought anything like this would happen.
What on earth?
I put something in his food.
What?
You idiot. Enraged, Lufton leapt at Lise and grabbed him by the throat. Yeah, I totally conveyed that emotion in his voice. It's hard for me to be the angry Russian.
Stop.
Surprisingly enough, it was Reito who stopped Lufna. Still unsteady, he managed to pull himself up to his feet.
This is no different from when I didn't trust you guys. You didn't trust me either. That's what this is about, right? So, it's okay.
Reito! I want to you can pick either of these options, by the way. I kind of want to represent Lise, like... Why would you give him something like that? Like, you know what effect it has on you, like, it allows you to turn into a pet, like... What happens if a person eats it, though? Like, nothing good, like... Either nothing would happen or, like, something bad would happen, like... Those are, like, the only two outcomes of that. I'm gonna say it's not okay.
No, it's not okay. Lise was wrong to do what he did. Apologize to Reito, Lise.
I'm sorry, Reito. I'm really, really sorry.
Yeah, you acted... Lise always acts, like, really rashly.
I said it's fine.
Reito... Reito started to collapse and I hurriedly rushed to hold him up.
So then... What exactly did you give him?
This.
Lise held out a tiny pill.
This...
I saw him sniff thoughtfully at the pill.
I know this smell. It's Katinos.
Katinos? Lufna said the same thing. What is it? It makes you turn into human. We've been able to keep our human forms by taking it every day.
But if this is the same Katinos, then why?
Maybe when a human takes it, it has the opposite effect. And they turn to an animal. But he didn't turn into an animal all the way. Kind of stopped short. Is it because I slapped him? It's possible. But why do you have why do you have one more extra pill?
Fumiya actually said to give him 2 pills.
Oh. Fumiya put you up to this. Which means he's getting kind of desperate.
But I got scared and...
Fumiya? We haven't heard that guy all route.
Who's that? The one who made us human.
Why are you contacting him, Lise?
Actually...
Lise looked down in silence for a moment, but then slowly began to speak.
Do you know the reason why I knew so much about those threat letters?
You said it was because you went out and investigated.
The truth is, it was all information that Fumiya gave me.
Huh?
When we made the contract with him, he knew about you and Reito's breakup. But it didn't actually happen until a while afterwards.
Does that mean...
Yes, the times don't match up.
He's the one who... He's the mastermind.
Fumiya already knew you guys would break up before it happened. Isn't that weird? No one can ever predict how relationships ends up that precisely. Therefore, I could only think of one explanation. There had to be some reason that Fumiya could be sure that you guys would break up.
You mean Fumiya knew about the threats, which led to them breaking up? So if he was the one orchestrating their breakup before that day...
Then he must have been the one behind Yuika's actions.
Right. I thought then that he must be the mastermind behind the whole thing. So I went to see him. That was when I got the pills from him.
Whatever role this Fumiya guy may have in the threats, why did he give you the medicine?
I'm sorry about that. At the time, I didn't care who was behind all the harassment. My one and only goal was to get together with you myself. And Reito was an obstacle to achieving that. So I wanted to break you two up again. So I decided I would use whatever means necessary in order to make that happen. Even if it meant Fumiya's help. When he gave me the medicine, he told me that if I made Reito take it, then I'd be able to split the two of you up. I had no idea the pills would have this kind of effect.
Is that your excuse for doing something so reckless?
I'm so sorry. But still, all I wanted was to be with Jane.
Lise's hysteric cries echo throughout the room. All the other pets look down at their feet. I understand how Lise felt.
Yeah, they can't really judge Lise. They would probably do the same thing. If they're desperate enough.
Me too. Unable to bear the depressing silence that fell over the room, I spoke up. Hey guys, why don't we just go to bed for the day? Then tomorrow, we'll go. We'll go see this Fumiya person.
Good idea. Tomorrow we'll go talk to Fumiya. Agreed. Until we do, we won't know when Reito here might turn back into animal.
We're going to get Reito back to normal. Fumiya's the only one who'll know what to do.
Right? Like, what happens if Reito took 2 pills? Like, would that solidify the transformation? We'll decide what to do after he's better.
Right.
I'll go too.
Alright. That's decided then.
Oh.
Reito was still struggling. His shoulders heaving with painful sounding breaths.
Now what are we going to do with him? We have no idea when he'll turn back to an animal again.
We can't just let him go back to his own house.
But on the other hand, it'd be too dangerous to keep him around Jane. I can pick either of these options, which is kind of weird because you think this option would be like the one to give you brownie points, and I'll pick that option.
I think I'll be okay. As long as you guys are here watching over me.
Right. I think that would be the safest for everyone. Is it really safe though? Like, now that we know that this happens, like, if these guys don't take their pill on time, they're like a bunch of like raging transition monsters. Like, we're in a room full of like dangerous men right now. There's no other choice. I'm sleepy, but I'll do it.
Oh, yes, Wolfna, not getting your 18 hours of sleep. Well then, allow me to make us all some tea to wake us up a bit.
And I'll make some snacks.
I'm sorry, Reito.
Why are you apologizing to me?
Because...
Don't worry about it. No. Okay, Reito's not gonna keep a grudge.
Reito!
I'll be okay.
With a trembling hand, Reito stroked my head. We just have to get him back to normal. Saturday came. Who's this? Jien! Who's calling for me?
Jien!
I pried open my sleepy eyelids at the persistent voice. What? Hello? Are you awake? With my hazy vision, I saw a handsome young man who I had never seen before. Georgie?
Did you get into the medicine cabinet and find a Kachinos? Is that what happened?
Ah! I instinctively let out a scream in my surprise. Who are you? Calm down, it's me. Me who? Can you not tell? Sorry, but no. It's me! Georgie! Aw. What? Georgie? My Georgie? I didn't think he was a human. Having heard my distressed shouts, all the other pets came running around me. Surprised by my frightened screams, everyone poured into my room. What's going on? What happened? Are you okay?
Jien!
You guys...
And who is that?
It's Georgie, apparently. Huh? What? No way.
You're really Georgie.
Yeah. I hated feeling so left out when you all guys suddenly became human. Georgie frowned unhappily and glared at all of the other pets. So I took the other pill that Lizzie brought back. You got to be kidding. You've always been a glutton, but this is too much. He just went on the counter and just like, nom. Be quiet. You guys, quit it. Anyway, how's Reito? No, wait. Anyway, how's Reito doing? He's a little better now, but he's still suffering. I see.
It looks like we'd better hurry.
I'm going too. I won't be satisfied until I've given that guy a piece of my mind. Okay then. Everybody, let's go. Regardless of whatever else, we've got to find Fumiya and change Reito back. This is just like, surprise! Surprise, Georgie, remember the dog. Oh, okay, that was pretty long. That was almost 30 minutes. I would like to save. Okay, that was a lot of surprising twists and turns. I thought maybe, like, it was gonna be kind of a boring resolution. Like, alright, we're with Reito now, the harassment's over. And then, like, everything was just gonna be quiet after that, but no. I guess Fumiya's not gonna go quietly. That surprised me, like, when Reito turned to, like, half-beast form. Alright, what is the next chapter called? Chapter 8, Putting It All Together. Alright. I guess this is going to be the conclusion. All the information that we've gotten from the other routes is gonna culminate in this one chapter. Alrighty. I wonder if it's gonna be as long as this one. Gotta make sure I have enough time to record. Alright, anyway. I hope you guys are having a fun time with this, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Oh, bye-bye.